Hi guys, welcome to English Online A30 with me. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Lawson. So just a little bit about myself. I have been teaching for about 12 years now. I've taught in rural Saskatchewan, I've taught at the University of Regina, taught in South Korea, at Centennial, and now I'm online. It's been a really cool experience so far, and if you guys have taken any online courses, you know that it's quite different and it can be challenging but also a lot of fun. So yeah, a little bit about me. I own my house with my husband. That's boring, you don't care. A little bit about myself. I really love coffee. I usually lead with that. I have 3 dogs now, which is really a lot of fun. They are my babies and I love them so much. I really love gaming. I'm kind of in between games right now. I just finished Assassin's Creed Origins, and so I'm waiting for Valhalla to come out, so I'm playing Fortnite, so kind of cool like that. Yeah, I like to travel. Obviously, I can't do a lot of that right now because we're stuck in Canada, which is what it is, I guess. But hopefully, when we're allowed to be free again, I will go to Japan. So my husband and I are planning to go to Japan in the summer of 2022, or maybe 2021. Not that you guys care or anything, but yeah, so that's a little bit about myself. I really love teaching English. It is one of my favorite things to teach. I try to make it really relevant and engaging for you guys. I try to choose pieces that I hope you find interesting. Our Canadian literature means that we look only at Canadian lit, which can still be very exciting. So we've got Margaret Atwood, we've got Richard Wagamese, we have lots of other really fun people to be learning from. So I'm also really passionate about social justice and social justice movements. So I try to incorporate a lot of that into my learning. And so then also for you guys to know that this is a safe space, which means that oppressive language, hateful language, hate speech, any of that will not be tolerated. And there will be consequences if you're engaging in anything that is like hateful towards gender, race, religion, all of those situations. So I hope that you guys will remain respectful and kind to one another. So now I'm just going to show you a little bit about Blackboard so that hopefully you guys have an idea of what to be doing. So I'm going to make myself small and shrink myself over here. So this is your Blackboard. This is what it'll look like for you. Mine's different. I have an off and on button so I can edit it. But basically when you come in, the first page you're going to see is the announcements. Obviously there's nothing here because I haven't put this in as an announcement yet. If you need to get a hold of me, teacher contacts right here. This email is probably one of the best ways to get a hold of me. So do that. If you need to call me immediately, this is how you can get a hold of me. On this page, you'll find our course information. So I have our syllabus. You can go through that. Things to note, when you come to Blackboard, you should be ready to learn. Things that you should do, check out your announcements in the calendar. Really important, you should spend time reading content. So the way a Quint system is developed is that you are spending about 2.5 hours every day working on your singular course. So our class is set up doing about an hour and a half of reading. When we get to our short stories and our poetry stuff, like that won't take as long. But when we're doing our novels, you should probably be doing an hour and a half. So an hour and a half, like engaging with the content. After you've done that, you can spend about another hour and a half creating content. So response questions, journals, videos that you might have to make, anything like that. So that's how you should be structuring your day when you come onto Blackboard. You should log on every day and plan to spend 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours on there. Okay. When we keep rolling down, we have a grade breakdown based on outcomes. Here's some of the assignments we'll be doing. Our class policies, they're due on the due date. However, I know a Quint is weird and it's hard, so there is opportunity for you to hand in work late. That should not be your goal, but if something comes up, there is a chance that you can do that. If you are submitting something 5 days past the due date, you will not receive feedback. So you can still hand it in. I'll still give you a grade. You just won't get any response from me saying, oh, this is how you can improve your writing or anything like that. You can resubmit your major assignments as long as it wasn't 5 days past the grace period. And you can resubmit as many as you want once. So you can't resubmit it like 5 times. Also, when you're resubmitting, please make sure that you are not just changing the grammar. That is easy stuff to fix. What you need to be fixing is the content. So any changes that are made to like the organization, sentence structure, diction, that's word choices, ideas, anything that like actually shows you're learning, that's what you need to be changing, not just the grammar. And so that's in there. And then there's a little blurb about me, very exciting. ELA is organized into outcomes. So here is what all of the outcomes are. Basically, if you're interested, that's that. What you exactly have to do, and then our plagiarism policy. So make sure you take a look at all of that. So that's the first thing you're going to be looking at. This this one here, I guess we'll go here because I'm here now. How to download and submit assignments. Read through that, very helpful. Course materials. This is how I'll essentially be assessing your written work. Your textbooks, you should have picked up The Handmaid's Tale, but we also have 2 PDF files. And some things to help you with your emails, basically that. And then if you're having struggles with Blackboard, you can watch these videos, they'll help you out. If you haven't done Blackboard before, you should work through this tutorial. And once you've done all of that, the first thing you're going to do is complete this survey. So that is a very quick, brief explanation of me, a quick, brief explanation of Blackboard, and things that I just really want you guys to remember. This goes fast. Quints go really fast. You are now in grade 12, so also that means that the work you're doing, there's more intensive work, more things to be reading, and so you are required to put in at least 2.5 to 3 hours of study a day. That will help you be the most successful. I've also posted a few calendars here and there, so they have a breakdown of each day. That will help you stay on task and stay on topic and make sure that you don't fall far behind. If you have questions, emailing me, that's the best way of getting a hold of me quickly. But if you have complicated questions to ask, probably a phone call, and that's pretty quick to get a hold of me as well. Yeah, so hopefully this will be a good quint for you guys. We have our first ultra starting on November 2nd at 9:30 a.m. We're going to talk about what does it mean to be a Canadian, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys. So have a great rest of your exploration of Blackboard.